about what is an insider threat. Literally, insider threat is the potential for an insider to use their authorized understanding of an organization to harm that organization, right? So they're using their access. Insider threats present a complex and dynamic risk affecting the private domains of all critical infrastructure sectors, right? It's there, it's public and private. It's going to hit us both. An accidental insider, and this is the other side of the coin, accidental, right? Typically makes a mistake that can lead to unauthorized access, data leaks, and other vulnerabilities. Clicking in a link, et cetera, or plugging a device in. We told them not to, right? Those are the real concerns as we go into it.
Right, so when we categorize these, we'll have intentional insider threat and non-intentional as we go through this.
Right, and really break out why each is happening and how we can prevent each, or at least reduce the risk, right? All right, so where does this come from? Who are these insider threats, right? When we look at a person with a company badge or access device or physical access to that device, or they're issued a computer to gain access to that network, right? Where they work sometimes in research and development, or in our world, sometimes that means in GIS and other things that are associated with it, vendors, et cetera. A person with in-depth knowledge of how we operate, right? So this could be a past employee. A person with access to protected or sensitive information. Once again, remember, it doesn't have to be on purpose. It could accidentally have done this. Oftentimes third-party vendors with access to an organization's resources, especially if we give them 24/7 VPN access to everything, well, then we also have to recognize the threat from that access as well. An executive or board member with a high-level clearance, in our case, sometimes the officers and the sheriffs, et cetera, who might make a mistake, right? And so anybody with that decision-making authority, or those in charge who might not consider the possible risks to our cyber world or our cybersecurity profile, should they make the wrong decision, right? If they tell them to plug in the camera anyway, kind of concept. And then also we have to include our temp workers, our interns, and sometimes our folks who come in to change the water out. We have to look at all of those things and incorporate them into this risk.
And obviously these folks will have different levels of access and accordingly different levels of risk.
Right. Unless we give one to all, which we don't anymore. That doesn't exist, right?
Right.